Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to share with you something that my wife actually encouraged me to reflect on or pontificate about, is the word I like to use. And it's actually comes from a message I got to share at a friend's church called No Self. And in that message was a concept that I actually learned from a reflection on diet. I was actually reflecting on or being mindful about um, just how well I eat and take care of myself. Because as you get older and you're active, you want to be able to stay active, and it gets a little bit more difficult as you age. And so I was thinking about how important it was for me to eat a diet where I was eating foods that went through me well, that flowed through me well. Obviously, that would be things like fruits and vegetables, which you hear about all the time, and less processed foods. But just thinking about how it was so important that my body was able to let foods kind of flow through it, and that I ate foods that encouraged that. And it made me think in a more, in a deeper way. It struck me actually in a little deeper way, actually a much deeper way, how important it is for life to flow through us. And I thought about that, and I sort of got excited about that, and I thought, man, this will be something that I think I need to learn to live by, because you think about how important it is that life flows through us as individuals, and how important it is that life doesn't get stuck in us and cause all types of disorders or dysfunction, if you will, whether that be mental or emotional, whatever the case may be. You think about emotions, say for example, like anger, which can become bitterness or unforgiveness. You think about sadness not being able to flow through, or grief becoming depression, and not moving through. And I just thought about the dynamic of the positive side of how life is supposed to be sort of a movement where it moves through us. You think about things like joy, where we get excited about something and we want to go share it with somebody else. Or you think about a movement of compassion, where we're wanting to share love or empathy with somebody. We want to move to hold them, or to give somebody a hug, or to touch somebody. And so that dynamic of life moving through us is the way we were designed, because we were built for community. We were built for connecting with other people. And so you think about that not being able to occur, and what happens when life isn't able to move through us. And you think about that dynamic sort of backfiring. It's a bit scary what happens. And oftentimes today, with the way that people are isolated and the way that we fail to connect now because of lots of different things, it often backfires and it's not able to flow through us, and it gets stuck and it doesn't flow. And life is supposed to be able to flow through us, the Spirit moving through us creatively and connecting us to other people, and moving us to engage creatively in the world. It's supposed to be that type of dynamic. And so I encourage you, as you think about that, to think about how life can move through you. We can have a deeper discussion about how important it is for us to be transparent, to set our pride aside, to learn what it's like to live naked and be unashamed so that life can move through us. But I think that thought is enough for now, and I hope that it may be something that encourages you and that is applicable for you to think about. I wish you well.